again, this is why you don't want to just come up and start saying, just the sight of you, you know, that's like if you went to a new job and they were just, oh, hi, here's a gift basket and all this stuff. You're like, eh.
Yeah. Who's this tool?
Yeah, but then when you saw you started doing a good job, then they liked you, then you'd be like, okay, they like that, I'll do that some more.
Yeah.
It's just how they're hardwired. You know, like that dog doesn't pay any attention to him. You know, it doesn't, you know, whereas we just did a video where Truffles just grovels up to this other dog that can't stand her. And the more, you know, the more she grovels, the more it can't stand her. So when you're kind of going, it seems like the grovelly behavior.
Right.
All right, so get his foot out from under there. All right, Susan, so Bob brought gifts, so we're warming up. We're warming up. All right, so now you're just going to kind of do like that. I'm going to do the pager. All right, start going. Good. All right, get ready to do your turn.
You're gonna.
But don't let any contact come with the leash, though. The leash right now needs to be real loose. Good. See how his head is turned? Thumbs up, thumbs up. All right, now do your little hand tap and then your turn. But I'm pulling him around. You can see how his head kind of makes a turn. I'm pulling him around with that pager, and I want you to do that every time, too. All right, don't tighten that leash up, though. I don't want any contact with the leash. All right, now turn. Don't make it so loose his leg can get over it, though. A little bit. Yeah, there you go.
Have my hand when I turn?
Well, I'm doing the pager, but yeah, you know, because again, he's not hearing any command. All right, turn. So you see how he's got a very choreographed behavior on that turn. All right, now you're going to alter your step a little bit so he knows you're getting ready to stop, and then do your tap. I'm sorry. He's doing perfect. All right, so we just got started with the off leash. I don't know if you saw that video from yesterday.
Yes, I did.
The one where I was going up down the sidewalk? All right, so let's take the leash off. But you need to be ready. You've got to be very interactive. We just started with the off leash, so if you don't do it right, you could set him back weeks. All right, so
Don't
same.
say that.
You need to bend your hand, though. Your hand, you still, when we're doing that, you're still holding the invisible leash. All right, he's very interested in this other dog at the pond, so I'm going to start the pager and then just start walking. Go ahead. Good. You see how that got him back on you? You'll be able to study this later. All right, do your little tap and turn. All right, now thumbs up when he's looking at you. Good, good. This is what's so great about this collar, is anybody can do it. All right, keep your arm bent, though. Keep that arm bent. Yeah, there you go. You're holding the invisible leash. All right, do your turn. Oh, no. You're going to be able to do a lot with him. All right, now you're going to alter your step a little bit so that he knows you're getting ready to stop, and then... All right, I dare you to take me on Judge Judy and say the dog's not trained.
Wow, Kelly.
All right, we just got him going with the off-leash, too. I mean, he's got 3 more weeks to go. All right, let's just do one more time, and then we'll take him and do a little bit of the recall, because that's going to be your most important thing.
Just leave the leash off, right?
Well, but yeah, just let's do the little hand tap, and I'm going to do the pager. Get ready. When he looks at you, do the thumbs up. He's got to know that we want him to look. If we don't say that we like the looking, he's not going to be... All right, now turn. Thumbs up. Good. A lot of times I'll give him the treat. Get your treat ready. A lot of times I'll give him the treat right out of that turn. If he's really looking, then it'll be like he kind of pushed me into the turn and then he gets the treat. All right, don't let that leash hit him in the face, though. All right, now turn, and then reward him right there. Good. All right, keep going, though. Keep going. All right, same thing again. Get your treat ready. I saw lots of things up off the ground.
Turn?
Yeah, all right, do your turn. Good. Now keep going, though. Try to do it and keep going. Good. All right, do your turn. Good. All right, but this time let's go into the down. You're gonna alter your step a little bit. Just kind of
just do a shuffle.
Well, just a precursor so that he knows, you know, because what you have to remember, good, he's watching our body language. If we're just doing the same thing and then we just come to a screeching halt, then how he didn't see it, you know.
Right, he
So-
didn't
well,
have any
wha-
preparation to.
Well, yeah, if they see you alter your step, then he says to himself, well, that's what they do before they're getting ready. So that's why he's ending up perfectly beside you. You know, what people tend to do is just come to a screeching halt, and then the dog's momentum carries forward, and the dog ends up in front of him. All right, so now we can just do the little release. All right, look, he sees the reflection from your watch. All right, just do the little release, which is kind of... All right, but you see
You
what's
want me to
happening?
reward him now or no?
Well, no, but I'll tell you what that is, though. That's just his default behavior. Instead of the jumping up, but he's really not on his hip. I would just sit there. If he goes on his hip, I would give him a treat.
Okay, yep, I've seen your videos with the hip move. Sue wants.
There you go. Good. Because that's what we've defined down as. Down isn't...
Sue wants you to train me to do that, Kelly.
Oh, boy. Or it's hopeless. All right, so now let's just let him be all through and run around. You're only going to call him when the back is turned.
What?
When his back is turned or he's moving away from you. But
Okay.
what he's saying to himself right now, and this is the difference, what he's now generalized that you like this. If you had just fussed all over him when he came running up,
Yeah.
who knows what this guy likes anything?
Yeah.
The sight of me,
Yeah.
you know.
We're the dummies.
Yeah, so, you know, but what the reason he's doing this is because he's now generalized, and this becomes their default behavior, so it's the opposite of jumping up. Was he much of a jumper before?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
you know, and you really can't correct jumping. You can't say, you know, don't jump up, you know, because people always say, how do you correct jumping? And I said, we really don't. This dog's never been corrected for jumping, but,
No.
all right, and whatever you do, don't get some laser pointer and start getting him to chase it. Were you doing that before? Because do you see how he saw that reflection of that watch?
No.
I mean, you can make him neurotic, because that's what people do with these deaf dogs. They get those laser pointers and they try to train them with those, but then pretty soon,
We've
you know,
done
every little...
nothing until we came and saw Kelly Milan.
Look how good he's doing now. But see, and that's just what he's saying to himself, that you know, this is a successful behavior, so I'll do this, instead of just jumping at you. And he's not even really conscious of it, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's amazing what you've done.
He's grown a lot too, don't you think?
Yes, I know.
Oh, he
looks
eats and eats now,
He
and
looks so good, Kelly.
you know, you need to keep him treat motivated, because remember, he wasn't that motivated by the treats when you first came. We had to use the chicken, and we still do use the chicken, not every day, but
Switched him to ham today.
well, yeah, no, that's this fresh pet meat stuff. You got to switch up the treats. You can't use the same thing every day, but you know, like, where is he going when he leaves here? Are you taking him to the farm?
Well, no, we're taking him back home to the lake.
Okay, well then I would say, I would use the chicken at first, and then maybe, you know, progress to something else. But then when you first take him back to the farm, then I would go back to the chicken again.
Okay.
So that it's got special, you know.
Switch it up like at home versus
Well,
the
just
farm.
you know, like if we're gonna go someplace, you know,
He loves these beds.
then we're gonna definitely do the chicken someplace new, so you can be interesting. He's not the most coordinated thing now. He's probably gonna fall here in a minute. All right, so we can
Okay,
go.
you want me to walk some more?
Well, no, we'll be right back, you guys. We'll do the recall.